With these types of questions, really, this is where preparation ahead of time really helps, and think about things that are challenging or difficult for you. And in this case, it's what is some certain decisions are difficult for you. Now, if you're in a manager role or a role where you have to make a lot of decisions, or maybe you're an emergency type role where you have to make quick and fast decisions. If you're going to be a fire captain, for example, when your team is going to put out a team of firemen are going to put out a blaze on a house, you got to be able to make rapid and quick decisions. So if your answer is, well, I hate making life and death decisions during a fire, well, you probably shouldn't be a fire captain anyways. But look at decisions that are, either less important or decisions that are very personal in nature. Usually the less important ones are not difficult decisions. You might be, really kind of, looking kind of dumb, like, I have a hard time deciding when to go to lunch, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. But any type of decisions where you're really involving people and their people's lives, beyond like the fire, life, and death one, but just normal things where you might be impacting somebody with their vacation, their work duties, their personal growth, whatever it might be, maybe their employment status, promotion, demotion, termination, whatever it might be. Those are always difficult decisions, and ones that take a good thought on it. So you want to emphasize not that you hate making those decisions or that you shy away from such decisions, but just recognizing that these are difficult decisions and how your thought process is behind it. So let's look at an example here. Well, as a manager, one types of decisions that are real difficult is anytime you're thinking about terminating an employee. It's part of the job, it's an important part of the job, and many times it's best for the employee to, move on to a better position, but I know it's always hard for somebody when you need to let them go. So as a manager, I take those types of decisions very, very seriously, and I really spend a good amount of time really analyzing is it the right thing to do. I also look at getting a partner, whether it's our human resource department or another manager or peer or certainly my boss, and have them understand my point of view and get agreement and maybe approval around that. So it's more than just my thought around it. And then I really make sure, too, that I'm really analyzing and thinking, is this the right decision? Is termination the right decision at this point? Is it maybe we should do more training or maybe transfer the person? Whatever other options we might have. But many times the ultimate answer is we do need to terminate their employment. It's a difficult decision, one that I'm comfortable making because I've invested the time to make that be a right decision maybe for the person, but mostly the right decision for the company. All right, so there, you've been really kind of vulnerable, a little bit human. In this case, it's easier for managers to say, yeah, it's hard terminating people because everybody hates that. Maybe there's decisions in whatever job you're looking to do where it's a difficult decision or an unpleasant decision, but it's something that you can really analyze and take some stock in and really, put some effort into it and talk about your technique and how you do that. It might not be a long, analysis regarding the decision. Maybe it's a quick decision, but just showing that, when you have these difficult decisions, that you're doing those decisions with a good deal of thought and making the right choices, as opposed to, I don't have any difficult decisions or I never run into any. Everybody has difficult decisions. It's a matter of how you communicate this and to communicate that you're professional, that you really take difficult decisions very seriously.